Welcome to Story Time.
What up, guys? So
What's
today we decided to tell you about the story of why I want a dog and Sad wants a dog, and Jake, of course, he wants a dog. What kid doesn't want a dog? So we did have a dog once before, and his name was Teddy. He was a Shih Tzu, and we had him for about 5-6 years. And when we bought this house, we were like fixing it up. When we bought Teddy, well, he was a little puppy, so we had him from puppy or whatever. So he was about 5 years old when he ended up passing. And when we bought this house, we were doing like repairs and stuff, and Jose was fixing the kitchen floor.
Yeah, I was changing the tiles on the floor.
And he got annoyed because we had tied Teddy to the door because we didn't want him running around while he was fixing the floor. So we had him tied to the back door. But then Jose was
I moved him from the back door because he started scratching up the back door. So I was like, let me bring him outside. So the backyard has some steps going down. I don't know if you guys saw it. So I decided to put him, I don't know what made me decide to put him in like pretty much in the middle of the steps, you know. So I put the leash on there so, you know, he won't go nowhere, because at the time we didn't have a fence. So I was afraid he would run away, you know. While I was doing the tiles. So what happened was like about 30 minutes later, when I was as I was doing the tiles, 30 minutes later, I decided to look, check up on him. So I looked out the window. So when I looked out the window, I saw that the dog was hanging, from the leash. So I was like, oh shit, the dog! So I ran to the back, I opened the door real quick, and I ran downstairs, and I grabbed them really quick. I picked them up quick, and took them off. And when I
we don't know how long the dog he was actually hanging.
But of course, if you're hanging for a few minutes, you're dead. But so I rushed him inside, and then I started, pumping his chest, trying to give him air, through his mouth, and I kept pumping him and giving him air, see if I could revive the dog, but I couldn't revive the dog, and and unfortunately the dog passed away,
A very freak accident type of,
pretty much. So I didn't think that the dog was gonna. I don't know what exactly happened.
We were doing so much
dog.
around the house, and I guess between doing the tiles and whatever, you weren't like really thinking.
I didn't think he was gonna fall. I don't know whether he fell. He backed up out of the steps and then fell over. I didn't know how that exactly happened. Whether he was, whether he leaped over. I mean.
I don't know.
He probably backed up.
He was always scared of the stairs. Like he never liked to go up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
So maybe he just tried to shelter himself in the corner, and his back end ended up slipping off of the step. Because on our stairs, it's like open on the side. There's a bar in the middle, a wooden thing in the middle of it, but there's still space between where the step and that bar is, and then another space where the railing that you actually hold on to is. So I don't know if he got scared.
So after that, I was like pretty much like, that's it. I had it with dogs. Not just because of that happened, but because in general, dogs are like, you got to take them out and stuff. It's a lot of work, you got to really, do it. But, since we're working people and, we got kids, it's all of that occupies our time, and to take the dog out, it's extra chores and stuff. So it's just a lot of more work to do. And
so it's been about 5 years now that we haven't had a dog, and
so being a Shih Tzu is small, but now she wants
he won't let me get
a big dog.
Okay, so my dream dog to get is a golden retriever. Okay, that is my dream.
But we went to go look at it.
Well, no, we went to see a Labrador retriever, which is bigger than a golden retriever.
Right, but we didn't know. Well, I didn't.
Yeah,
know
I didn't know that either. I just thought
she showed me what the golden retriever. I was like, "Gee, that's a horse."
The Labrador.
You know,
that was the Labrador.
I mean, the Labrador, right? So the Labrador.
When we went to see,
it's a good dog. You know, it's a great dog. But I mean, if you're gonna keep him outside all the time, you know, a dog house and stuff like it's fine. It's great. But to have him during the winter, you know, stay inside the house, you know, big clumsy dog, you know, it's just not gonna work.
Well, that's the Labrador.
It's just not gonna
so
work.
The Golden Retriever is smaller.
It's just a bit smaller. It's not too much of a dog. It's still a big dog.
It was a lot smaller compared to
I saw the
other
full-grown Golden Retriever. I saw the dog and I was like,
so
that's a big dog
That
too.
is my dream dog, but he's.
I'm not gonna get
but
this. This is a big dog.
My goal is that when we decide to move again, you know, after retiring or whatever, I'm definitely going to get.
Yeah, you could get it that time, you know, because then now, you know, you're tired, you're always home, so it's not a big deal. But right now we're, you know, in the motion of just too much going on. In between,
and before I bought Teddy, I was actually looking for a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel dog before I bought Teddy. Because I saw one in the store and I felt so
right. You know what happens when you go to a store, you think you're gonna get that, but they usually don't have like buying a new car. You know, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this car.
Yeah.
With
So
these
during
features,
my
you go there, says, oh, we don't have those on the floor, but we got these. You know,
Yeah.
so they like kind of like.
So during my search of,
to go get something
of looking for the Cavalier, I bumped into Teddy, which was a Shih Tzu, and he was just like a ball of fur, like a fur ball. And
He's a nice little dog.
He was so tiny when we bought him. So I was like, okay, I'll take this one.
Like, you know, get a small
one.
dog. You can manage that. You know what I'm saying for the.
So I ended up buying a Shih Tzu dog. And then, even though I love Teddy, but I always kind of slightly inside regretted not getting the original dog that I really, really wanted. So now, this time, being he's like not too keen on me getting a Golden Retriever because
I'm not keen on her getting any dog. Period. I like different animals. Like I said, you know, I like reptiles and birds. Stuff. I'd rather get a bird. A caged animal is easier to take care of, you know. I mean, you know, it's still work, but you don't have to take it out like that. You know, you have to go outside in the winter time, it's storming, raining, and this, that, and the other, and you're gonna be like tired, and it's just, you know, from work and other things and kids, you know. So as a caged animal is good, you know. You know, reptiles are better. You know, the reason why reptiles are better is because you don't necessarily have to feed a reptile every single day. If you get a snake,
well,
a snake is good. You know, a snake. You can feed a snake
Forget
once.
about a snake.
You can feed
I'm your snake.
Depending, you can feed a snake once a week or once a month, maybe every other month too. Because I used to have a snake.
I'm your snake.
I got my cobra still. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. But
so
she, you know, we made a deal. You know, if she get a dog, I'm gonna get a snake. So if she don't take care of the dog, I'ma have the dog eat that. I mean, the snake eat that dog up.
No, he's not.
No, but I don't think I'm gonna get a snake though.
And
because it's work. You know, it's like, you know, I look at different animals and I try to least amount of work. You know, I kind of research, and it takes me like a long time to get a certain animal. I like
yes, I've been researching dogs or whatever because, you know, I really want to get a dog that's kid friendly, and I just want a friendly dog all around. You know,
I'm a friendly dog. I'm a big dog too. I'm a German Shepherd.
So that's why I was looking. That's why I also like the Golden Retriever because they're very known for being, you know,
those are nice dogs. Yeah, I mean, those are really nice dogs. You know, you know, you can do a lot with those dogs, but you know, it's just too big to.
But the Golden's not that big.
It's big. It's a big dog. I saw the it's a big. I know what kind of dogs are those. Those are big dogs. They're not little dogs. Those are not medium-sized dogs. Those are big dogs. You know.
They're medium large.
They're big. Anyway.
So now I went back to the Cavalier King Charles, which is also a family-friendly dog and smaller.
I told her, yo, just deal with that. You know. You could, dogs don't live that long. You know, you spend a lot of money on a dog. They don't actually live long. You know, like if you get a tortoise, it can outlive you 100 years. So you get your money's worth. You know, but a dog, they don't last long. Then you gotta, 15 years average, and then you're gonna be crying that the dog is dying, and you gotta take care of it. And you know,
so I am back to. I'm still looking. I'm supposed to go see another dog or pick up a dog.
Back in
Back in Pennsylvania.
So that's another road trip. Further away in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind. I'd take the road trip.
Yeah, I like to travel, so I like.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when we went over there, we seen an Amish lady that was like an Amish town. Where the lady was like.
Yeah, where we were.
Yeah, she was on a bike and she was like the way she looked, I was like, humans, you know, and I was like, look, she laughing.
And I was like, look, the Amish lady.
The Amish lady kept looking back and smiling and waving and shit, you know, like to us, and I was like, you don't get that in New York. They'd be like, F you, get out of my face, what the hell you looking at? So it was kind of cool though, you know.
Cool. Yeah, it was so pretty though, like the farm.
Yeah, I thought I was like in Little House on the Prairie, you know, Laura Ingalls on the bike, for real. She had the same little thing on, you know, that little cap, whatever it is. Yeah. What is that called? I don't know. And she had the what is that called?
The long dress.
Yeah, the long dress, blue and white. Yeah.
It was pink.
Whatever. I'm colorblind. No, I gotta marry me a woman like that with an Amish woman.
Shut the hell up.
Give me breakfast, you know, kill the chicken right there live. You know?
So now we decided to get another dog. Well, and now that Sav is older, so you know, it's not.
But she's started her teens, so you know how I don't want to.
Right, but now that she's
Papa
Hen here, he doesn't let her do it.
Rooster.
Papa Hen, you're a hen. Okay.
So you gotta, I can't rely on her. You know, she's in teens, started teens, you can't.
Well, now she's going to start learning some responsibility.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
Who's taking care of her lizards that she has? Me! I gotta do all that.
No, okay? But all you do is feed it.
What, the lizard on it? So, yeah, well, I gotta clean it sometimes too. What do you think?
She cleans it.
The one that's downstairs.
That's it. Oh, no, I gotta clean it all the time. So now we're still in the search for a puppy. I'm just searching, I'm just really just researching and everything to make sure that I really picked the right dog for us.
Right.
I'm not really.
See,
I'm not rushing into
approval,
it.
Though.
Ultimately, I'm the one that's gonna make the decision.
Yeah,
so
I'll be packing my bag.
Really,
she brings a horse here. I'm gonna get my
retriever.
Bags. I'm gonna be like, yo, good luck with your puppy.
If I really want it, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But
sure.
What I want, I get. Okay.
So, in fact, I want to get this tortoise, an Aldabra tortoise. Is like $2,000. I want to get that.
So sign up to our Patreon to help us out.
So you get the
so we can get everything that we really want. Don't worry, you'll get tons of videos out of it. No. So yeah, that's the story.
That's it.
And that's the story of
I got one for you,
of a man named Guzman.
So alright guys, so that's it for today's video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and
don't forget to give us the thumbs up
or thumbs down, whatever, I don't care. But anyway, later guys, peace out.
Later.